Hi guys, welcome back to a quick and an in-depth lesson on the song Good Days by SZA. I'll be breaking down the main guitar riff which goes throughout the whole song. So let's get started, won't be wasting a single second. It's without a capo and it's also in the standard tuning. Now the guitar in the actual song has a lot of delays and maybe a bit of reverb going on, so that's what makes that sound like this. A lot of delay and echo out there. So it's basically played like this, and then after that everything is the art of the amp. The amp does everything, or the processor. But this is basically what's going on. So if you want to play, I'll show you exactly how to do it. And if you want to know the settings to play it like that, you can just drop a comment down below. I'll drop down the settings. So bar chord. So the first shape which I have, I take my index and I put it on the 7th fret. So this is 7th fret. I really bar it super hard so I get every fret sound. I got middle finger on G8, ring finger on D9. So I'll do this. This is a E major 7 suspended 2. So this is how it looks like. I'm plucking the E string and the B string together. Oh, by the way, if you don't know, for the right hand, I would like to have my thumb pluck the top 3 string. This should be in like a mind that with the thumb, whenever I say top string, A string, D string, your thumb should be plucking that. Your index finger goes and plucks the G string, middle finger plucks the B string, ring finger plucks the high E string. With that in mind, we have this shape where we bar the 7th fret like this. We got middle finger on G8, ring finger on D9. So I'll do this. So I pluck the A and B string together. Then I play the G string. Then I play the D string. And then I play the A string. So we got. That's our first pattern. So let's do it one more time. We pluck the A and B together like this. Then I play G, then D, then A. Now I'll put my pinky on the B string 7th fret. So from that major 7 chord, suspended 2, it's now a major 7. So I'll do the exact same thing. Pluck A and B together, then G, then D, then A. After that, the next line, I'll pluck the A and the high E string together. So A7, high E string 7 as well. So then B, then G, then D. So a quick change in the pattern maybe. So it goes like this. And on the 4th time, I'll take off this pinky and put it on the 4th fret, on the 9th fret of the high E string. So from the 9th fret of B string, it goes to the 9th fret of the high E string, which means the B string is 7th fret with that index finger barring. So I'll play the A and E string together, then B, G, D. So this is what we got for the first line, and it's just the E major chord variation we got. After that, I'll move on to the next chord shape, which goes like this. For this chord shape, I just take my index finger and bar the entire 9th fret like this. So once you have the 9th fret barred, what you will do is you will pluck the E string and the B string together, top string and the B string, then G, then D string. So. And once you're done with that, the next 3 times what we'll do is we'll have our pinky on the high E string 11th fret. We still have the index finger bar on the 9th fret. I'll pluck the top string and the bottom string together. Then B, G, D. 2 more times. So this is a C sharp minor chord, by the way, so it sounds like this. One more time, maybe a bit slowly. So we got. Right, so we got. The next line for the intro. So we're now still into the intro. We haven't entered the actual song, but the actual song is having this kind of same thing going on with a little bit of extra chords added. So first line of the intro done, second line starts up in the exact same way. So we got. after all this, after we played the E major 7 chord, we will be still on the E major 7 chord shape, but now I'll like stretch my pinky all the way up to the high E string 12th fret, which is really tough. This is hard, I know. This should be the sound coming out from the chord. So now I'll pluck the A and the high E string together, then B, G, D, repeat. So it sounds like this. Stretch. And after that we'll be back to the C sharp minor chord. I'll pluck E and B together, then G, D, E, repeat. So the second part of the intro sounds like this. Alright, there we have our nice little intro. We'll now move on to the next part, which is our main song. So the main song, what we learned for the intro's first line, that's basically the first line of the main song. So coming to the main song's chord progression, I'll give you like a quick cheat code, or you can call it a trick, with which you can kind of like make the video very short, and on the other hand it will be like very easy to understand, to process. So we have 4 lines, right? And what we have is the first line and the third line of this song's chord progression is same. The second line and the fourth line is different. So first line, third line is same, second and fourth is different. So another good news is the first and the third line of the song is equal to the first line of the intro, which means for the first line we're just playing this. This was our intro's first line. This is our song's main chord progression first line as well. Moving on to the second line, we do the same thing. What I'll do is I'll just play the exact same thing which I did for the E major 7 chord variation. Same thing. After finishing up the bar, I'll go to this shape. The best way to play it will be your high E string coming to the 4th fret. Fourth fret of the high E string. Our B string will be 5th fret. Your ring and pinky should be on 6th fret of D and G. Your thumb hitting the top string 5th fret. Now what I'll do is I'll play the top string and the bottom string together, then B, G, D. I'll repeat that 4 times. And that's our second line. So we got You can also do one down at the end instead of just playing it another time, which will make it sound a bit better. The third line, which will be same as the first line. Now we'll be coming to the fourth line, which is a little bit different. It goes like this. So I played the same E major 7 sus2 chord, then I went to the E major 7 chord. But later on I didn't go to this chord. I didn't go to these 2 chords. Instead I moved on to F diminished 7. I got my middle finger on A8. My ring finger should be on D9. My pinky should be on B9. My index finger should be on G7. So what I'll do is I'll pluck A and B together. Then G, D, A. Again pluck, G, D, A. So we got it? One more time. After that I'll move back to the A major 7 chord. I'll play the pattern once. Same pattern, no different. Pluck the top E string and the bottom E string, then B, G, D, repeat. After playing it twice, we'll move on barring the entire 5th fret like we barred the 9th fret. So barring the 5th fret, that's like a A minor 7 chord. I'll play the pattern. Same pattern, top string, bottom string, B, G, D. And then the last part I'll add my pinky on the 7th fret of the high E string, which gives us our full A minor 9 chord. So with that 7th fret on the high E string and 5th fret barred, I'll do the same thing. Top string, bottom string, B, G. So all put together, it sounds like this. We can do this. That sounds pretty much to the original version, but I'm doing way more stuff over here right now. But yeah, you can try maybe. First learn this, practice. Once you master this completely, you can like step up, improvise, and even play the whole thing without an amp or processor, without delay, using your own fingers. Maybe you won't get the full effect, but still like works pretty nicely. So yeah, that's the whole song, guys. I hope it helps you out. For more easy and accurate lessons like this, do subscribe. I try to provide all my content for free. I don't have anything paid such, so you could always support me by just subscribing, which is free. And yeah, we're very close to 20k, so I'll be super happy if you guys subscribe, and do drop me one of these. Bye.